Hey, what's going on YouTube? So it's Nathan back with another one, bringing to you a new video. So today we're going to be talking about VPNs today. So I got a couple of free options for you, the best options that you'll find for free VPNs for your Amazon Fire Stick. So I'm going to walk you through both of those options today. So let's go and jump right into it and we'll see what they have to offer. All right, so the first service that I have up right now, this is what you see. It is called Proton VPN. It's a free service and they do give you about 500 megabits for free for the free account. It's not a lot, but they do give you a free option to access your VPN. So with Proton VPN, they do give you 3 VPNs that you can access. One is in the Netherlands, another one is in the United States, and another one is in Japan. So there's not many options with Proton, which is another thing that you will run into with accessing these free VPNs. You get very limited options and sometimes they cap your data, which Proton VPN is capping it at 500 megabytes, which is not a lot. But if you are outside of the United States, you can definitely access the US content that you're looking for, like if you're looking for any content within Netflix. So let's go ahead and connect to the United States VPN. And if we hover over this, it does say Proton VPN Plus plan. It will give you access to, if you can see it, it's grayed out right there, but it says Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, ESPN. You can access all of that content through this VPN as well. So we're connected to United States VPN. So this is great for any users that are outside of the United States that are trying to access US content on multiple apps like Netflix, Prime Video, HBO Max, Disney Plus. You can access all of that content with this VPN. Unfortunately, they only give you 500 megs, which is very limited, but if you were to upgrade to the premium plans, they do give you additional services with that will allow you to widen your data cap. You can also use this VPN if you are in the United States. So if you are in the United States, you can definitely connect to this, and that way you would keep your current personal IP address private, and then you can connect to a different IP address within the United States to keep your privacy. Mainly people use this to hide from their internet service providers, especially if they're streaming content from various streaming apps and they don't want their internet service provider to throttle their connection or send them letters to stop streaming from third-party apps. So definitely keep that in mind. If you want to remain private, keep your privacy, definitely use a free VPN or a paid VPN. So I'm going to disconnect from the United States. Let's go ahead and connect into the Netherlands. I just want to give you a quick glimpse on what you can do with this. So if you were to connect to the Netherlands, I'm in the United States, but if I wanted to connect to the Netherlands, so I've connected to the Netherlands VPN just so I can show you. So even though it says I can't connect to Netflix, it's grayed out right there. I can't click on it. It says I need the Proton VPN Plus plan, but you don't need that plan. As long as you're connected to a Netherlands VPN, you just click your home button. And of course that link, they just give you that link within the app. So we don't need that link within the app. We can just go to the home screen, go to Netflix, the one that we have pre-installed on the Amazon Fire Stick. And once I open it up, it will then give us the ability to see what's playing in the Netherlands. Alright, so I got this uploaded, and as you can see, it says top 10 TV shows in the Netherlands today, and you can see what other options they have, all top 10, and then you can scroll through all items that they have, and this is what the Netherlands would be seeing within their Netflix. That's just a quick glance on what you can do with a VPN, and that's just a small tip of the iceberg on what you can do with a VPN. So I'm going to go back to my home screen. So with Proton VPN, once more, you can access this, but you can only add it to one device. So I would probably only use it on one device anyways at a time. So you can download this app to all of your Amazon Fire Sticks, but as long as you're only using it on one device at a time, then you would still be in the clear. So that's Proton VPN. I'll go ahead and show you the second option. The second option is Windscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. With Windscribe, you do get multiple different options in here. So you have access to multiple different countries. So you got US Central, US West, you have Canada, you have just about every major country that is out there, and you can connect to it right away. I'll just click on United Kingdom and we'll click on London, and it's going to connect us to London. gives you the additional prompt and asks you, do you want to proceed and connect to this VPN? We do. I'll give it a moment for it to connect. It says connected. I'm gonna do the same thing, click my home button on my home screen. All right, so what I did is connect to the United Kingdom VPN, and this is the main reason I use a VPN if I'm trying to access geo-locked content. And what that means is a lot of these apps like Netflix and HBO Max, Disney Plus, a lot of these apps, they pretty much block you to where you can only see items in the country that you live in based on your IP address through your internet service provider or internet connection. So I'm connected to the UK VPN, and as you can see, once again, I open up Netflix, and as if I open up any app, it would show me the content that is being delivered in that country. So that's definitely a plus if you're just trying to see what's available in those countries, what's trending, you want something new to watch, anything, any of those reasons. So I'm gonna click on my home screen, and once again, that was Windscribe VPN. I'll go back and open it up, but once again, you do get more than 500 megabits than you do with Proton. So you get 2 gigs for just setting up your account for Windscribe, and then also if you add an email address when you do subscribe to Windscribe, they'll give you an additional 8 gigabytes, which gives you a total of 10 gigabytes, which is plenty to stream or do anything on the Amazon Fire Stick connected to a VPN. It's not that much, but it is a lot more than 500 megs, which is about a couple of movies. But 10 gigs, you can get away with that. But once again, the pros and cons to using a VPN, if you're not aware, you can definitely heighten your security. You can also boost your privacy, and you can also access geo-block content, such as what I just showed you with the Netflix. You can access different types of content in various different countries. Also, cons with using a VPN, you may also run into from time to time that the VPN that you're using isn't as fast as you would like it, and it could potentially slow down your connection. So let's go ahead and test that really quick. All right, so I'm gonna run a quick speed test connected to the VPN just so I can see if my speed is fluctuating, and right now it does show that I'm getting about 1918, but we'll see what it comes up as once it's finished, and then I'll disconnect my VPN, come back in here and run the speed test. Alright, so it does say 18 megabits per second, which is a lot slower than the speed that I'm paying for. That is one of the cons that you will run into with using a free VPN. It does kind of throttle your internet speed, so you will most likely experience slower speeds than what you're used to. So let's go ahead and disconnect from the VPN, and I'll run it again just so you can see it for yourself. All right, so I went ahead and disconnected the VPN. Let's go ahead and go back to the home screen, and we're gonna go ahead and run that speed test. Okay, so the speed test is running, and as you can see, it's already 2 times faster than what it was when I was connected to that VPN. So you will notice that difference. You can also play around with the VPNs. You can connect to a VPN that's closer to your home IP address, and maybe that will change the internet speed, but you can definitely see the difference in speeds and how that can slow your IP address down. Also, one last thing with connecting to free VPNs, they work great. You can get them to work, but you will run into a few cons, and one of them being some of these free VPNs do give you a shared IP address, which can end up on a blacklist. So you could be potentially accessing a IP address that is not going to do you any justice because it's blacklisted from accessing any good content from your VPN. So definitely look out for that. Also, with finding these apps, all we have to do is go to the find section on our home screen on the Fire Stick, go down to search, click on search, and then the first one was Proton VPN. We're just going to go ahead and type that in, and you can see it come up at the second search result down below, Proton VPN. And it's the 4th one over. It's the green icon that says Proton VPN. And then the next one was Windscribe. We'll go ahead and type that in just so I can show you what the icon looks like. All right, and this is Windscribe VPN. So that's how you access both of those VPNs. They're both free options that you can use to access your VPN. So these are the best two free options for VPNs out there. I definitely wanted to bring these to you. Definitely let me know what your experience is using these two VPNs. Once again, they're great services. They do have their pros and their cons. You can access your geo-blocking content, keep your security, privacy, but you may sacrifice some speed, and that's about it. But those are your options with using a free VPN. Also, if you were looking for a paid VPN, I normally use NordVPN or IPVanish, so you can definitely check out those two options and a link in the description below. But those are the paid options. But if you were looking for a free VPN, these are the best options that you'll have on your Amazon Fire Stick. So I hope you enjoy these two options. Definitely give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.